Okay, welcome everybody. Finally, here. I am just going to switch this camera over though, so just bear with me one moment. Whack that back on. Turn that off. Turn that on. That should be turning on now. Aha, I'm here. I'm there. The camera is working. Let's see if the game is now working. I can just see there's a black background. Looks like it is. And we're here. We're live. Excellent. We're only half an hour late. That's quite impressive. That must be a new record. Hope you're all doing well. I am certainly going to look at getting that software changed. Currently use Chroma Cam, and I got it working fine earlier. Absolutely working fine. Gone off, done what I need to do, come back, and it froze. And then it was not wanting to play at all. Okay, so that's me in the Discord. How's everyone doing? We all good? Thank you ever so much for hanging around. Thank you for waiting. Diana's here. Nice to see you playing tonight, Diana. Curtis is here. I know you'll be in. Cerberus Guy, Alex. Thank you so much for waiting and your patience. Matija. That's very, yeah, more like broken 54 gaming rather than floppy 54. But yes. Oh, Curtis, you need to turn your volume down a bit there, mate.
Oh, a little bit down?
Yeah, I've got a bit of feedback there.
Okay.
Alright, let's get started. Let's get a game going. So, yeah, if this is your first time to the channel, I normally start around about half an hour ago. Well, I say normally. I schedule it for 9 o'clock, but yeah, it never starts on time. So, but yeah, we do it every week. It's multiplayer every week. Random, how you doing? Nice to see you. What's it doing now? Why is it checking down content?
If you ever get a stream that starts on time, you should buy a lottery ticket.
I'll surprise you one day. I might actually. What I'll do is I'll schedule the stream for 9:30 next week, and then if I'm on by 9 o'clock, it's a bonus. Obviously, it's British Standard Time. I don't know wherever you are.
Now, Jim?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
How to use Discord? Okay.
Yeah, I got myself a full beer before starting, and that's like almost gone now from me shouting at the TV screen. Relax, Commander. Yes, thank you. I will now. Now that I can play. Well, it's better than warm gin.
The room temperature gin's always a good choice, though.
Right, let's play. We're on silver. Diana's here. Curtis is here. Manning's here. Anyone seen Craig? Is Craig playing today? We know.
I haven't heard from him since this morning when we were talking about that thing we need to re-record on Monday.
Okay, no worries. He might pop along a bit later. I don't see him online either, so.
So we got a good full team then?
Yep, we got a full team. We're all good.
I like Diana's idea of your penance being playing every match on the version of Benning with the acid rain.
Oh, that's harsh. Right, who am I going to be?
Yeah, that's probably what got your computer. That's probably what got your computer, the acid rain.
Who am I going to be? Who am I going to be? Who are you going to play as? Soldiers are always good, aren't they?
You're just going to be the chick with the sword.
Well, I am trying to expand my horizons a bit. I'm going to be the destroyer, actually, I think.
I still don't have a lot of guys like you guys got, but I get there.
Yeah, I mean, it took me forever to get every character and all the customization for all of them. I mean, I don't even want to know how long that took.
That's a lot of playing, that is.
Yeah, it's 54 characters plus 6 or 7 modifications for each one. I guess that's how you accidentally end up with 6,600 hours in this game.
And plus, try to get that program too. So, like I said, I haven't bought this game, so it'll probably take me a while to get him.
If you bought the deluxe edition of this game, that big Krogan you get for free.
Oh, okay.
Random's good. Went to Supernova yesterday. Aussie version of Comic Con. Oh, awesome. Did you see anybody famous? I went to like a very small, I say very small, like Comic Con. It's like a Lincoln version of it a couple of years ago, and there was some guy from, oh, he's the Vulcan guy from Star Trek Voyager. He was there, taking autographs.
Tuvok?
Tuvok.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he was there.
You know, if you've fun random fact, I forget his real last name, but you've all seen Spaceballs, I guess, right?
Years ago, yeah.
If you remember the infamous scene where they're combing the desert, he was the guy with who yells the "We ain't seen bleep."
I did not know that.
his name is Tim Ross.
That's it.
Watching a Renegade Trumpet Frozen. What does this Devastator mode do? Apart from make me like really slow and give you a TV screen.
Increased damage, increased ammo, and that little when the camera's on, it'll let you see through smoke or things like that.
Ah, okay.
Yep, I already got killed already, guys. I got ambushed.
I think it gives you bonus shields too, but I haven't played the Destroyer in a while, or the Destroyer in a while.
How was it slow, Alex? Were they just like taking the time and watching every cutscene and? Ooh, I like this one. Raptor sniper. Oh, you get off me.
All the Cerberus weapons are good.
Just in gameplay.
Let's try and kill Tim then.
Had actors for the Weasley Tins, Harry Potter. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but
Harry Potter would have been better if they ripped off Star Wars and at the end had Voldemort turn out to be Harry's father.
Yeah, but it would have been too predictable, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could have been like Voldemort could have killed James Potter the same way Darth Vader killed Anakin.
Oh, from a certain point of view.
Precisely.
So what's everybody been playing this week, then?
Well, I've been replaying Tomb Raider.
Just SWOTOR, and I've been trying to catch up on the backlog of indie horror games I have.
Oh, have you tried, oh, what's it called? Oh, that's going to bug me now. Oh, Vice City. Brilliant game. Love that game.
What was that?
Vice City. What Alex has been playing this week.
Like the GTA game?
Yeah. Why, is there another Vice City?
I don't know. It's just I was talking about horror, and then you said, "Have you played Vice City?" And I was like, "What?"
Oh no, Alex in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember the name of the horror game. It's an indie horror game. He did a sequel. Well, he did a separate indie horror game called The Swine, which is really good, but it's really short. I can't remember what his first game was, but it was really good for an indie game.
What was the game called?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
No, but the other one you mentioned. There was an explosion. I only heard half of what you said.
The Swine.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
As you're wandering around a house looking for, like, your wife's disappeared. And things kind of move. You go into one room and you walk out and stuff has moved and proper creepy. It's really
Sounds
short
like
though.
Layers of Fear. Are you an artist in the game?
No.
Okay, so it's not what I was thinking.
See if I can. When I die, I'll have a look on my my Steam list. See what it's called. But yeah, this first one, it's a lot bigger. It's done it in 2 parts, and it's proper scary. The couple of the times that made me jump. I hear what's his. Yeah, it was a guy from. I'll say gangsters, but it's not gangsters, is it? Goodfellas. Ray Liotta, wasn't it? The guy from did voice Tommy.
Yo, he's the main character.
Yeah. Goodfellas. Yeah, that's the one. Gangsters. Listen to you.
Yeah, Ray Liotta was the star of that, but I think everyone always remembers Joe Pesci.
Oh yeah, he's got made, didn't he? The proper setup.
Ouch.
Ow. not sure if it's a concern, but the camera is covering the consumables. Oh, okay. It's only for you guys. I mean, I can move it if you really want to see what I've got, but that's on my separate screen. It's on my I can see it perfectly. Thanks though, Random. Appreciated.
Well done, team. Enemy forces down to half strength. There are key enemy personnel in the area.
Thanks, Fabian.
Those targets, take them out.
How you doing anyway? You feeling any better?
Target down. Good work. We've spotted a new target. Team member offline. Half the targets are down. Keep on. There's a new high-value target on the field. Good job. Target offline. Last high-value target spotted. Take him down. Targets are eliminated. Good work.
Should have put some gear on, shouldn't I? Gun's got some kickback. Doing a bit better, yeah. Seems to be improving slowly. Okay, well, just take it easy, man. Certainly take it easy. No, nothing to get you too excited, yeah?
Has anyone tried the new Ninja Turtle game that just came out the other day?
Nope. Not even heard there was a new one on it. Yeah.
Accomplished. Enemy is still active.
It's called Shredder's Revenge, yeah.
Best Turtles game I played was the arcade version one.
But Turtles in Time? That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Side scroller.
Well, it was kind of, yeah, it was side-scrolling, but you could also move up and down. Like a Double Dragon game, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Curtis.
yeah, I'm walking right into it. Oh, good lord. Well, don't top of me there, Jim.
Still waiting to see your poll, by the way, Tim, of why Raphael's the best Ninja Turtle.
I can do one in the chat for you if you like. I don't think it'll. It's a bit off topic for the main channel. going on?
I'm guessing you didn't bring any equipment or metagel. Am I close to right?
Yeah, of course I did. Just used it all.
Mission accomplished.
It's alright, we've got Diana here. We're fine.
Enemies approaching. Got it. Squad member needs help.
Ah, man.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Ow. Ow. For like a recommendation, slap the Oh, hello. Oh yeah, nice. Slap the recoil compressor on it, and all 3 bullets are hitting. Ammo. All 3 bullets are hitting your intended target. You won't end up hitting the ceiling when you crash. I am a bit like bang, 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 bang.
He's incoming.
Alex wants to know what the best guns in Mass Effect 3 are. Manning, this one's over to you, I think.
Well, it depends what you're kind of trying to do. Like, my personal favorite gun is the Eviscerator, because it does huge damage. It has 3 shots instead of 2, unlike the Wraith, and it's surprisingly lightweight for the damage it does. For sniper rifles, I don't know, I like the Javelin. I mean, it depends on the class and what kind of gun you're looking for too, I guess. The collector guns are all fun to just mess around with.
See, when I'm playing my actual game, I rather, like, I prefer to stick to guns that look a bit more human, I suppose, is probably the right word. I don't tend to use the games that the guns, the collector's weapons and the stuff like that. 'Cause I just don't like the look of them. Library. More of mine, invisible. Can't find that game.
Sometimes in the multiplayer too, I use different characters. I specifically give guns for story purposes as well, for my headcanon.
Where is it? Hawthorne was his third game. Going back to like this conversation we had like 20 minutes ago. Maybe if let me see my whole list. Next Mass Effect game, we're able to play as different races. Pick a male Turian. I would like to play as a different species. Maybe have like an origin-based startup, the way Dragon Age did, where it kind of all feeds into one. Surviving Mars. I really need to play some of these games that I've got. Witcher. Ah, can't find it. Oh, that's just not fair. Too busy looking at my Steam list.
Sure you were.
No, don't stand on me. Oh, that's just rude.
We're gonna have to start passing the hat around to get Tim some Metagel.
Well, I'm looking for that game that I told you about. Didn't realise we'd started up again. Oh, Deathbloom. That's the one. That's what it's called. Deathbloom.
Deathloop's not a horror game.
No, Deathbloom. Not Deathloop. My man flu coming out. Yeah, you starts off that you get a letter from like a relative, and they've kind of left you this big house, and you walk in and it looks just like the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil. And then like all the lights go out, so you've got to go into the basement to try and find the the fuse box and stuff, and all this weird stuff starts happening, and mannequins appear everywhere, and I mean, because going into a basement in a big old creepy house is always a great idea, isn't it? But yeah, for an indie developer, really good. I haven't played the remake of Mafia yet. One of the games I wouldn't mind trying. I really loved the first game, the original, but it is quite dated now, to be fair. Oh yeah, probably don't want to hang
The
around.
Spencer Mansion would be a pretty cool place to live, but it would also be highly inconvenient.
What, being out in the middle of the forest?
No, I mean, like, if you wanted to go into your garden shed, you'd have to play Moonlight Sonata on the piano. like instead of proper coins for the vending machines at the police station, it only takes antique wolf medallions.
Yeah, it'd be quite cool to have your own basement lab though, wouldn't it?
I mean, that part would be cool. I remember, like, many years ago, I actually made the Spencer Mansion as a Counter-Strike 1.6 map, which is pretty cool. Although in hindsight, I should have made it for zombie panic. That would have been more appropriate.
Yeah, I'll just keep shooting that dead body, make sure it's definitely dead. Alright, good start. Definitely get some gear for the next round, I think.
See, I think the biggest thing with the Resident Evil games for me, and I think you probably feel the same way, is they've just gotten too far away from, like, the original horror aspect. I mean, the original, I mean, you can make them action-y. I mean, like, the original Resident Evil 3 had a lot of action elements, but it was still definitely a horror game. And then, like, by the time they got to 4, it was just getting silly, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with it. The first three games, first Resident Evil 3 games are absolutely fantastic. They are just, the story-wise, it is survival horror. Oh no, I don't want to absolute log. I just want to change my character. Yeah, then from 4 onwards, they took the action to them. You're not trying to escape anything. It's all right. Let's get tooled up and go after them all. It kind of lost its meaning a little bit after that. But the first 3 games, absolutely brilliant.
I would include 0 in that and say the first 4 games. 0 is a game no one talks about, was actually really, really good.
It does have a magic elevator though.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you can forgive little things like that. I mean, and that 0's another good example of a game that definitely had an action element to it, but it was still definitely a horror game.
Seven was really good because it was almost like a reset. Again, you're trapped in a house and it was confined rather than going to the mines and punching boulders and then going to a swamp and then going to a...
I will give 8 credit for making fun of that boulder punching scene, though. No spoilers, but there's a part where you're fighting a boss, and while you're doing it, Chris is off somewhere else doing something else, and the boss mentions that after he kills you, he's gonna go kill Chris, and then calls him a boulder punching asshole.
Right, I need some equipment, don't I?
But again, that's like the reason, like, I know you hate Resident Evil 6, but and while it's definitely not great, I like it more than a lot of the other ones, mostly specifically for Leon's campaign.
Leon, yeah, it's good, but it's there's way too much sliding.
Well, yeah, and I mean, they turned Leon from a believable rookie police officer into, like, Neo from The Matrix somehow over the course of RE2 to the 4th game and then onward. But I mean, I'd still rather be an unrealistic ninja version of Leon than, as long as I get to creep around in, like, graveyards and creepy forests and abandoned churches and stuff. I mean, like, that's the Resident Evil most of us signed up for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with that one, I think. Stick with that one. And probably should get some Medigel, shouldn't I?
Wouldn't hurt.
Since RE3 went more to an action shooting game, yeah, that's it. Me, Diana. And I still to this day say that the original Resident Evil 2 and 3 are better than the remakes.
Well, the remake of 3 barely counts as a game. It's like 5 hours. It's like a Call of Duty campaign. It's ridiculously bad. The remake of 2 I liked, although
Yeah.
I have no idea why they decided it would be a good idea to not include like any of the music from the original, which was like the best part of the game.
Oh, you could get it as a downloadable thing.
Yeah, but like why was that not there from the beginning? Like the front hall theme, the underground lab, the theme in the library. I mean, there's so many iconic Resident Evil musics, and they're all from like the original second game. The save room theme.
But
Sensitive location identified. We got multiple enemies spotted.
yeah, don't get me wrong. The remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3 are good games to play. But if I had a choice, I'd rather play the originals. They are very well done. You know, they're creepy and scary, and they look nice and gory and horror. You know, but
I weirdly find the original 2 and 3 scarier than the remakes. Which is weird because I thought the GameCube remake of the first game was way more terrifying than the original PlayStation one. For my money, Silent Hill 2 is still probably the scariest game ever made, though.
I love Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, I just watched someone played almost all Silent Hill.
I think Silent Hill's
She was pretty
starting to
good on
suffer a
it.
little bit from Resident Evil disease, though, because the recent games are definitely not as good as the original couple.
I've only played as far as 2. I played the first 2 ones.
Oh, you have to play the original Silent Hill 3 then. It's a super classic.
No, wrong button.
Heather's one of the coolest protagonists in any horror game I can remember from like the past 20 years.
Squad member needs help. Team member has gone dark.
Did you see the Silent Hill movies?
No.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is still active.
No, I've not seen them either.
Really? The first one has Sean Bean. I'm surprised you haven't seen it just because of that.
Simon, does he die in it?
I'm not going to tell you if you haven't seen it.
He dies in everything. I think.
No. Sean Bean only dies in bad movies. That's why he survived in The Martian.
Providing assistance.
And yeah, I know what I said. I'm waiting. I'm going to see if anyone in the chat gets mad at me for saying that.
GoldenEye is not a bad movie.
Restricts mobility.
Keep at it. You're close to
I know, that's Sean Bean only dies in good movies. Or only dies in good movies. That's why he survived The Martian.
That's not what you said.
Well, that's what I meant. Because basically, I meant The Martian is a horrible movie. Is basically what I meant.
Not seen that either.
Yeah, he died in GoldenEye. He died in Lord of the Rings.
Game of
I'm not
Thrones.
going to tell you if he died in Silent Hill or not.
I've just seen TV drama called Time that he's done. And that was really good. He didn't die in that either. Do you get British film TV shows over there?
See, TV can be a bit more confusing than movies, though.
Some fine work, team. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
So, like, I'm a big fan of British sitcoms, but I've been watching EastEnders for forever, and it's really good, but I don't find it to be all that comical.
It's not comical. It's really not good.
I mean, like, when the dog died, I was like, how is this comedy?
If you've got BBC iPlayer, have a look for a TV show called Time.
I'm sure I can find it.
It's got Sean Bean in it. It is really good. It's only a 3-part thing.
I'll make you a deal. I'll watch that if you watch at least one episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, but from what year?
Up to Matt Smith and prior. Everything after Matt Smith sucks.
I see you don't like Matt Smith either.
Matt Smith's my favorite Doctor. David Tennant's pretty good too. But yeah, Matt Smith's my favorite.
Who owns Silent Hill? Isn't it Konami that owns Silent Hill?
Yeah, but that's probably... Yeah, all they do now, as far as I can tell, is just make, like, gambling, like, pachinko machines. Or however you say them. PT was supposed to be the new game, but that got canned.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Only one more enemy.
And the less said about PT, the better. That's another thing that really grinds my gears.
Random says that he heard the Silent Hill movies were very quiet.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to
Haha, that's funny. That's like, did you know, one time I watched Alone in the Dark with a group in the daylight.
Yeah. Never played Alone in the Dark. Supposed to be quite good though, back in the
Probably
day.
worth checking out if you're a fan of survival horror, but by today's standards, they're definitely not good games.
Ow. Random like Peter Capaldi? I'm guessing he's a Doctor Who.
Yeah, Doctor Who and the Aliens movies, those are two things we gotta get you on pretty quick.
Enemy down to 50% strength.
I might watch the Alien movies, actually. I'm in the mood for a bit of a horror film.
Established planetside are offline. Find those targets and get them going. Target greenlit. Squad member needs help.
Oh, Diana, they're making a third-person camera for RE Village, like official patch update for it.
Half the devices are back in business.
So if you'd rather play that if you don't like first-person games, then you'll be able to play the entirety of Village in third person.
Target online.
I mean, I get that most of the Resident Evil games were in third person, but to be completely fair, third person isn't a very scary camera angle.
No. So my 2 cents in, really wish to put Mass Effect 3 models of the collectors in Mass Effect 2.
They had problems with a bunch of the models going from 2 to 3. I know, like, Kelly looks like a completely different person.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping.
But what I don't understand is, like with that, is that modders have managed to fix it.
Bogeys in.
Yeah, well, modders fix everything in a lot of games. Have you ever played a Bethesda game? If it wasn't for the modders, they wouldn't have anything.
Okay, that's a fair point. I need to do that unofficial patch for Mass Effect 2. But I mean, it's little things as well. Like in Mass Effect 2, all the female like NPCs wear a completely different uniform. Like why?
There's a bunch of like really small stupid things too. Like there's a bunch of hair colors and facial hair colors that don't carry over from 2 to 3 as well.
I don't quite know what random means though. Mass Effect 3 models of the collectors into Mass Effect 2. I didn't think the collectors were in Mass Effect 3.
Well, we're fighting them right now. They only exist in the multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
But he's right. I mean, like,
I like
Scions,
the Scions and
Scions especially look nothing like in this game like they did in the second one. The Praetorians are quite different too.
Speaking of Village, I haven't played it since I beat it when it came out.
All clear.
I've still not finished it. Not finished Village.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
I'll give Capcom credit for actually having a half-assed decent excuse for why there's vampires and werewolves running around. But, because I was honestly not expecting anything. But it's still not anywhere close to the best game, or even anywhere close to what just even 7 was.
I've found it really hard to keep my attention, if I'm honest.
Well, it doesn't help that Ethan might be the stupidest protagonist in the history of video games.
It's gone dark.
Thanks, Curtis. Ah.
Team member is hurt.
Uh-oh.
Wow, those things certainly go up when they blow up, don't they?
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is still
One of the things I haven't finished Mass Effect 3 is grinding the R-Max arena so I can max out and buy all the guns. I've not even got that far, to be honest. I've still not finished my Legendary Edition playthrough. Just so much to play, and just not enough time. Wave 9.
Mass Effect 3 is pretty reasonable, though. I mean, it's not like it's an Ubisoft game where you have to, like, run around and just find, like, 5,000 feathers or something.
No, that's true. Because I'm trying to do too many things at once, I think.
No, no.
Ow. Ow. No!
That's a close one, Tim.
team member is hurt.
Okay, don't really know what happened there, but I'm alive. And I've run into a Scion. Thank you.
Standing work. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. We have an opportunity to eliminate some high-ranking enemy personnel.
Oh, double whammy.
Oh no.
See how much easier the
feel that
matches
big
are
thing?
when you bring equipment, Tim?
Target squad member needs help. Mission target down. That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Shuttle inbound. Get to the LZ. We're getting there. Find the LZ. Squad member in trouble.
Probably should hide behind a box, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we're at your favorite part here.
Squad member needs help.
Ah, man. That's what I should have done. I should
Squad member has flatlined.
have hit the box.
Squad member down.
Oh, just didn't make it, Curtis. just got to your body, just as
I was pushing that A button though.
Hey, Mr. Gabby.
Squad member in trouble.
No. I'll stand up. I'll stand up.
See, you hide on the other side of the map and then run over when there's 10 seconds left and there's nothing there.
Should have hit the box like Tim used to do.
What time do you usually stream for? Is it any? Well, normally when I start at the appropriate time, Alex, we're finishing up about now. But because I was half an hour late, I'm going to go for another half hour yet. So we've got time for another silver match and then maybe a bronze, if you guys are up for that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Um.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No worries.
Yeah, I think I got the game down too low there, Tim. I couldn't hear whether the missions are, so. That's okay though.
When's Andromeda returning? They mean the stream? Well, I might actually have to do some this week because I don't think I'm going to get a video out in time for this week. I've got a couple of scripts on the go, but I don't think they're going to be ready. So we might do some Andromeda streams instead. Give me a chance to work on it. But yes, we need to get back into it. I do like the Andromeda stream. Firebase Rio is hard to wait until the last minute to get to the extraction point. Diana?
It worked all right for me. Although I think it was because there literally were no enemies on that side of the map. They were all over chasing you guys around.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was waiting. I was ready.
You know, something
Yeah, I
you
didn't
could
wanna
try,
go through
Tim,
this. Oh, if you're ready or-
next week. Have you ever considered putting your room temperature gin in your beer?
Oh man, no, it'll give me a headache.
This location has high value resources.
Not a young man anymore, you know.
Hostiles in this zone. Get in there and take them out.
You're only 2 years older than me.
And hangovers take longer to go away.
Sorry, then you just drink yourself sober the next morning.
Shootin!
Oh, I should have been my engineer from last round this match just to see how many times Tim would shoot me.
For some reason, I'm getting a little slow getting in here, guys. I get here in a minute. My wife's running slow. Real shoot.
You're right there, Curtis.
Yeah, I'll have a little problem here. I'll get back in. My wife's doing that.
Random.
Also, everyone cross your fingers that none of the Cerberus troops get stuck in the walls.
Ready, only one more left. Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping.
Well, I managed to get that last one out, didn't I?
Yeah, but when you're doing Cerberus or Collectors, this map is notorious for guys getting stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, see my health there.
Okay, I'm in.
Welcome back, Curtis.
Thank you.
Squad member
I don't
needs
know what happened there, but
standing work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. A classified device has been lost en route to HQ. We need that object. Find it. Good work. Now get back to the extraction zone.
oops, sorry about that.
Get back to the extraction zone. Good work. Confirmation object has been recovered. Lost Reaper tank has been spotted in your area.
Just like
Retrieve that object and bring it in.
Mr. Freeze
To the extraction zone.
cosplay, isn't it?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be playing Harkin today, Jim.
Squad member down. Get back to the extraction zone.
I'd do the spacebar thing, but I'm playing on control pad, so I don't think it'll work.
Object has been recovered. We are confirmed.
Where's everybody gone?
They're hiding.
Is this where someone's got stuck in a wall?
Yeah, like I said,
You've
the
jinxed us,
Cerberus
haven't you?
and the collectors can fly up and down to the roof. That sometimes will happen. Although usually it'll at least tell you where there must be more than one person left.
More
I
than
can
one
hear 'em.
stuck in the roof.
I heard one of them. I don't know where he is though. He broke the silence.
Diana says if we had a guess, then we could find out.
Yeah, or anyone with a thermal scope.
No, I ain't got it on. Ah, what? We're gonna have to abandon this, aren't we? What wave are we on? Well, we're on wave 3, I suppose.
I know, but it's still tedious and annoying.
We can
Like I
just...
said, I heard one of them. I don't know where he was though. We need one of them searching beams.
Oh, there,
down here.
Diana's dropping out and coming back as a Geth.
Someone just threw a grenade. You hearing that? There, a grenade just exploded
Yeah,
somewhere.
Oh, I hear him when he's saying open fire.
Some good work.
And he
down
just
there.
said open fire.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Taking casualties, I heard that too.
Oh, did Diana find him?
So he's here somewhere.
Yeah.
He's incoming.
See, not all heroes wear capes. That's right, Random. Still can't find anybody.
Top marks, team. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Bogeys incoming. Team member has gone dark.
I do like these cryo rounds. They kind of make everyone, like, turn into slow motion.
Squad member needs help.
Thank you.
Ah,
Ooh.
Sensors tell me only one left.
Apparently, I can no longer climb ladders.
Down to 50% capability.
I think the map's bugged.
The enemy has one of our
Yeah, I can't even go into cover now.
back online.
Ah, who needs ladders or cover?
Is friendly. Stay close to keep it moving.
It's easy for you to say when you can turn invisible.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can. But
always want to walk into this chamber. You ever notice that?
Stick close to that drone. It shuts down defensively.
Speed mod engaged.
Data received in full. Good work.
God, just like popping.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Bogies incoming.
Phantom.
Okay, what's the mission? I didn't hear that. Whoop, sorry, Tim. I get trigger happy.
Squad member needs help.
I don't even think about flying up into the roof.
They can fly all over the place.
I just died, but I have no idea what killed me, and now I'm a spectator.
Oh,
Oh, crud.
oh, 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 oh.
Squad member is flatlined.
Oh, crud. Thank you, Tim.
Ow.
Outstanding work.
It's a turn over here, guys. Be careful.
Enemy is regrouping.
Oh yeah.
Take it down by one.
Approaching.
I still want to know what killed me last round.
Thanks.
Might have been a Turian. Thank you, thank you.
2012 game. Yeah, that's, I suppose that's the fair point.
Yeah, looks like service guys down
Oh
here.
yeah, don't
Ah! I'm in a weird position. Yeah, I just got nope.
Oh, hello. Okay, so I've got none of those left. Run away, run away, run away. Run, 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 run. Sorry, tactical
boxes
retreat.
here,
Tactical
Tim.
retreat. I'm going to say it. Some ammo.
Some fine work, team.
Area clear.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies approaching.
Oh, good grief. Come on.
Oh, popped his head.
Yeah, I think Tim officially bugged this map.
Ow. Oh, come on, don't gang up on me. Yeah. Kind of cornered me. Come on, Curtis, it's up to you. You got this.
Oh, no.
I thought you were gonna buy Metagel this round.
Oh, no.
Doesn't help when you've got one of those stabby women that just turns around and sticks a blade into your gut. No amount of Medigel is going to stop you, save you from that.
I'm gonna take my turret.
Team member has gone dark.
And you got the dang turret shooting at you out of nowhere.
What gun has Diana got?
That's the Cerberus pistol. That's the same gun I have.
Look,
The M358 Talon.
look pretty sweet.
Ah, crap.
Is regrouping. Important intel buried in network down there.
We're on wave 10.
Requisition a local server to upload data.
Oh, go away. Ah,
Ah, shoot. Well, 3 of us are down.
Your next team member is hurt.
any ammo around here?
Load at 50% complete.
There's Atlas at the end of the hallway.
I got it.
Yeah.
Connection squad member offline.
And it's down again.
Probably should get in cover, shouldn't I, really? I'm not hanging around with that thing there. What were you doing there?
I couldn't see any enemy, and then I heard a gunshot, so I guess I'm assuming you were shooting at something I couldn't see.
There's a turret, he kind of ran right around the middle of it and then just got shot.
Like I said, I've been getting killed by invisible enemies all match. Like I said, I think something's really bugged.
Oh, I'll clip that one out and show you it.
Good work. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
Get there, Craig.
Get to the extraction zone.
Oh, right, okay, so don't go to the extraction point. Go somewhere else.
Well, just the enemies follow you around, so if you sit at the extraction zone, there's just gonna be a giant clump of them.
Yep, they're already there. So
Squad member has flatlined.
ah, crud.
We're getting there. Find the LZ. Team member is hurt. LZ in sight. Move it.
Ow! Probably should have ducked there, shouldn't I?
I'm out of cannon, guys. Or missiles, as you might call it.
Shuttle's ready for dust off.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it now, look!
Shuttle dusting off got marked, team.
Another one. Oh gosh.
That was
Any
close.
chance to make it there?
I think that missile actually saved you. It blew you forward like 3 yards.
Alright, bronze match just to finish up.
Sure.
And then we'll call it a night for this week.
Why not?
I'll go and top my room temperature gin up.
You need to get yourself a mini fridge. Have everything right there.
Yeah, my
That's where we all picked it. Sorry.
I just say to Craig, my it's the keyboard ASMR. My screen went off, so I had to re-log in.
Ah. Is this where we all pick a sorry just so Tim has something to look at?
Oh, I didn't do that this time.
Strategically sensitive location identified. We got multiple enemies spotted. Secure the
Yeah, he
area.
wants to make another video of it.
I haven't done a short for a while, actually. I might do that. I might make you the star this time, Manning. Put you,
My awesome gameplay.
you running around that turret.
I couldn't see it. I died like 3 or 4 times that match to things I could not see.
Squad member needs help. Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
So sorry, we're in an enemy faction. Would Tim be intensely focused or way too, be way too distracted? Way too distracted.
Tim would probably be the first to get captured.
Yeah, I would.
It'd be like that Futurama episode, Death by Snoo Snoo.
Mission accomplished. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
Oh, he'll do that deliberately.
We've got a spy drone down. Cover it and get it to an upload location.
Sources detected.
Stay close so your Omni tool keeps it fresh.
Ability. Equipment additional sources. Providing assistance.
It needs a friendly buy-in.
Run off.
You've got it. Data received in full. Good work. Some good work down there. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Here they come.
What term's that, Alex? This week I've been trying to get to grips with the Stellaris mod, the Mass Effect Beyond the Relays. Really, really good. If you like your strategy games, highly recommend it. What about you, Craig? What have you been playing?
Well done, team. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
Oh, okay. I understand, Alex. I didn't know where it came from either. More of Andromeda, Witcher 2 and Halo multiplayer. I love Witcher 2. I think I actually prefer Witcher 2 over Witcher 3. Although Witcher 3 is amazing, I think Witcher 2 is it's more Games of Thrones-y for me, I think. Ah, come on, I was behind a rock.
Last target is in play. Go get him.
Yeah, I prefer the Vern and Roach path on Witcher 2. It's all kings and queens and...
Did you say you're still not even done Blood and Wine?
No. No, I've done the Heart of Stone. I've not done the Blood and Wine. Same with Dragon Age, I've not done Trespasser yet either. More nudity comes to mind. No, it's like all the political wrangling of trying to take the throne and...
In Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I remember when I took the Game of Thrones quiz and I came out as House Tyrell. I hadn't expected that, but the longer I thought about it, the more sense it made.
You're not going to bother with DLC until you get the Witcher 3 ending you're happy with. I should roll with it, man. That's your how you played it.
If you get a bad ending, you just have to embrace it. Like Craig.
Oh man.
Trespasser's awesome. I haven't played Trespasser or Descent until early this year. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's like the official true ending to Dragon Age Inquisition. But I can't just jump in and play Trespasser. I now have to play Origins through to the end, which I need to do for gameplay footage anyway. But
Are there any games you have finished?
Yeah.
I remember you said you've never. I remember you said you've never beaten Skyrim either.
Oh no! Well, does anybody ever really beat Skyrim? You get a couple of shouts,
I think
and
it
then
was
you
something to do about a dragon or something.
Yeah, I don't know, some shout, some do-ray ma or something, don't you?
My current Skyrim playthrough, I'm like level 35, and I haven't even gone to see the Greybeard yet.
I usually go to like the first town or something, and then get the permission to build a house, and then I'll go and build a house, and then I'll go wandering and find some materials, and before I know it, it's like 20 hours later, and
You've killed a bunch of people so you can adopt their kids and then be a dick to them.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
I've not played Stalker. No, I've heard it's got a bit of a cult following. It's not the greatest of games, but it's got a bit of a cult following.
There's 3 of them, and they're all incredible. And actually, you're a fan of survival horror, so you'd probably like them even more.
Yeah, I have seen them. That other one that's on my radar as well, the other one that's set in Chernobyl. Well, might be trying that. Chernobyl Light, is it called, or something like that?
That sounds vaguely familiar. I know the Stalker games were released out of order too, so depending on if you want to play them in order or play them how they were released, I mean, yeah, whatever. They're all good though, you should play them. Oh, and speaking of horror games and Sean Bean and things in Russia, you should play that indie game I linked you to a month or two ago.
Pilot jettisoned his cargo before crashing. Find it. That's your top
Which one?
priority.
It's the one based on the, oh, come on. It's, the one... Oh, okay. It's based on what happened at the Dyatlov Pass back in the day. A bunch of experienced Russian outdoors people mysteriously up and died, and no one people were like wondering if it was like monsters or what happened, because it was like they just abandoned their camp and their camp got ripped to pieces and no one knows what happened to them.
Ah. Nah. Whiterun, get scorched by dragon. Dragonborn. Can I wait? I'm building a house.
If you're interested, there's a channel on YouTube I can show you where this guy, basically all he does is play Elder Scrolls and Fallout games, and he tries to see if you can play the game only in like one town and like never leave the town. It's actually surprisingly more entertaining than you think.
One of their videos popped up on my home feed. I think I've saved it to watch it later, but you start with like nothing, you know, just clothes or something.
He literally starts a new game, strips himself naked, and then warps, uses a console command to warp to whatever town he wants to go to, and then never leaves it once he gets there and just sees what happens.
Top marks, team.
Area clear.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a watch.
Rendezvous.
He's done it for a couple of cities, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done 3 or 4 in Skyrim, and then I want to say 2, maybe 3 in Fallout 4.
Oh, see now you've put Skyrim on my mind to go and Fallout to play. I really should be playing some more Legendary Edition to get some more game footage. I've only got my original playthrough. That's why I've not been onto it that much. And I really should play some Dragon Age to get some Dragon Age playthrough.
And let me know if you need Dragon Age footage. My Origins, I have 2 Origins playthroughs going on simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
One of them's turning out spectacularly.
Alex says, what could possibly happen? This guy just stays in the one town.
The Archdemon's not going to know what hits him when I show up at the end with a bunch of cultists, the fake Andraste, and a whole bunch of werewolves.
Starting final approach. Losing pressure. Squad member needs help.
No, Craig, I think it's on different playthroughs he's done it.
Blood mages are people too.
Random says, what did you have to fight the Archdemon?
Sorry?
Random says, I'm sorry, what did you have to fight the Archdemon? I think when you said,
Oh, so I haven't finished it yet. I've gotten through... when I did the Redcliffe thing, I woke up Eamon, but I can't even think now. I didn't destroy the ashes, but I put the dragon blood in them. So now I'm allied with Colgrim and the other dragon. And then when I did the Dalish elves, I sided with the werewolves.
Right. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's live stream. Apologies for the delayed start. I will get set up earlier next week, and I'll make sure everything works. Get my proper camera charged, which is what I'm on tonight. Get the software for the webcam updated, so that we're not late again. Right now, my face is that of a horrified shepherd. And Craig had a delayed entrance anyway. That's very true. Came in, but at least you came, man. I appreciate it. Diana, thank you for the game, and thanks for being the hero for saving us from the silly Cerberus guy. Not the Cerberus guy, but one that got stuck in the roof.
I could have.
Thanks for the game, Curtis and Manning. Appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And then
it's been fun.
thanks for hanging out, guys. Random's been here. Alex is here. Thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. And yeah, I think that's been about it, isn't it? There's been not many people chatting today, so but we'll be back again. I'm going to go and book in. I'm going to put in a schedule now for Tuesday night for an Andromeda stream. We'll do that this week, and then it'll give me a bit more time to make the video that I'm working on about the Citadel. So yeah, we're going to have to rush that one out. I'll take a bit more time on that one. So we'll do a couple of Andromeda streams this week coming up. And then we'll be back again next week for some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. So I hope to see you then. Have a great week. Thank you for coming. See you next time.